Hi everybody, welcome to Timeless Fluid Art. This is part 3 of the series, and what I wanted to show you is these I've already taken off the backing, and you see the white in the back. Okay, so I'll show you what it's done. This one here had paint. Well, they all had a little bit of paint on it, so I took them this morning and I turned them over so the back could go ahead and dry. Now you just have to have a fingernail at least to be able to pull this. Okay. Now if you see, you pull it off, clean back. Now if you have any residuals, like around the hole here, I just use one of my sticks with the point and I shove it this way so I can reach it that way, and then just peel it off. And it looks pretty good. Now I do have some that are like laying here, so what I do is I just do a little of this, and you'll see immediately it starts peeling right off. So, you know, so this one is done. No need to do anything else to it. So I'll do another one so you can see. Just gotta use a fingernail or something sharp at least that you can grab. All right, here we go. It's always the hole that gives you a grief. So let me try and get, I've got to get my paper off and it's still not here. So it's hard to get sometimes it going. I'll try down here. You could try different spots. Here we go. All right. And there you go. Now I'll do a little bit of this on the side here and over here. You're just very carefully doing it, so you're just getting the residual on the back side. Sometimes it happens like it and sometimes it doesn't. You just have, sometimes you get a clear break, which is really cool. All right, this one here, I have to peel it right off. It just peels right off, guys. All right, now I'll go like that. Use my little pointy tool. Push that through, and then nab hold of that. All right, then I go over this way. Now this, a little bit of it, the paint came off there, but that's quite all right. If you don't like it, you can always dab a little paint to it, you know? All right, let me try this way too. You could do this actually watching TV, I have. You know, it gives you something to do while you know, wasting time. I consider watching TV and doing nothing, waste of time. That's me. For some reason, I just like to be busy. And I don't have ADD or anything like that, but that's how I feel. I feel like it's like reading. I'd rather write a book than read it. Which I have written 2 books. One's called Paralyzed with Fear, and the other one's called Victoria. I am a serial killer author. All right, so these 3, or the 6, can be put aside until you put the, I'll show you how to do that too, but I wanted to show you this now. These you can use when you do, what do you call it? Pendants. Now, the same thing is done with, let me see. Like these are little earrings I did. Okay. Now you could actually take this also, put it in here, and then use it as a, you know, I don't, well, I have to take this, let me take this off. you could actually put it in here and make it look really cool, where it would be. But what you'd want to do is put more like the actual matching colors into it. Let me see if I have one that has matching colors. You could really get an idea. And basically this is all one of a kind, because you can't make, I mean, you could take two earrings and do it. But no, I'm not going to look any further because I can't find it. Anyway, then what you do also, hi honey. Let me get here's the earrings. So I'll do that in a second. It comes with the earrings, the whole entire thing that I just showed you. All those plastics, it comes when you order from Amazon. It comes with it. Now these here, you just pick something. Oh, got two for the price of one. See that? Now if I were doing a pendant, I would keep it down on here or wherever I'm doing it. I can cut that off. You know, you take the actual pendant and you glue it, boom, right on. You have to figure out design, and then you go ahead and then let that dry a couple days. That's why I like to use one of my round pieces. I have like, here's where one I did, now this will wash off. Or I could sit here and peel it off, but I don't care, I have a ton of these. So you take it, glue it down, but you have to use a special glue to do the pendant. And then you'll have the silver backing that you can also do. Just stick it on and glue it on. Now, let me show you how to I'm going to put this over here in my pile of other loose stuff so I can use them for whatever I'm going to use. I don't know. Sometimes I'm really just trying to figure out if I want to just do a painting of some sort. And what you do, make sure I use a styrofoam because it's easier to deal with instead of having it on if you have it on your page, on your item here, or your desk, you will, I'm going to get rid of some of this. This will peel off, but not right now, I don't feel like it. I'm going to get on to bigger and better things. All right, you save it right into the styrofoam. And that I'll use another day. Okay, then this I put over here. Out of sight, out of mind. And then, all right, let me get a piece of paint that fell on the floor. I have tile floors, by the way, and I've got drops of paint all over the place, and you will be messy doing this type of art. Not necessarily have to be as messy as I am, but I've done, I'm only 4'10", so I'm little, so if I do something that has to be, it's really big to blow on, whatever I happen to do. Now this comes with a little loop. So if I want to put a loop in this, which I shall, you have to then have these tools. Let me get both of them here. These you could buy at Michael's. Okay. This I used to do chainmail. So that is where you're taking little loops and just doing a ton of loops. I'm going to use some of mine that I have already out and I don't have to deal with. Let me see. One's bigger. I don't know if I have little ones like that. Let me see. guess I'll have to just open this up. I thought I had some loose ones, but they're all in my containers. I know where my house smells so good. I am making a roast beef. I don't know how this is going to open up. Well, I'm going to have to just go like this, cut it over, and pour them out. Okay, now to do a loop, these may not be able to be fit. We'll soon find out. Trick is being able to nab it. Okay. And you want to be able to get out of there. Of course, I pick up one that's not loose. All right. You're going to have one inside the earring. Try this one first. Let me just make it bigger. Ah, where'd it go? Guys, I gotta take my glasses off to see this. All right. Just open it up more. Slip it in. And now you have to figure out which way you want this to go, because you want it to go into the ear. So you go like that, and then you just put them together, and there you go. So they come out really cool and kind of neat. Let me do another one so you can really see what I'm doing. It's hard to do it where I could probably have you come down sooner, closer. Hold on a second. Here we go. All right, glasses off. Now let me get, that one's kind of bent. Sometimes you get one here and there that are bent, so don't even worry about it. All right, once again, you're gonna open this up. When you do this, you're gonna go forward and back at the same time. One forward, one back. And we'll grab this one here. That one I have to clean up some. Go like that. And once again, face it so this will go in your ear, the post. Then you just attach it. Sometimes you gotta be still. All right. And then you take it here. Okay. So now we have a pair. Okay. I'll also do another. Now you don't have, I have to clean that side up too. You don't have to varnish these. I mean, if you want to, you can, but you know what? That takes a long time. And what I found out is it gets sticky. So you don't want to have something that's going to be sticky. And it takes a long time to dry. All right, put that in there. Oh, that one doesn't have a, come on, get out of there. Gotta move that out. Oops. That's what happens when you don't do it ahead of time. Some of these have the wire around the bottom with the ball. You want to be able to put the same ones on. Just make sure, yeah. Let's do this again. All right, this one's open. I don't suggest you painting the back because it really wouldn't, it wouldn't stay on, because that would go right against your head or your neck, and it'd be constantly wiping it, hitting against it. Alrighty. Anyway, you get the idea. And it's come out absolutely gorgeous. So I think you've got the idea. Let me see what I'll do with this one. This one I have to do a little paint job there. I may not even use it, depends. This one, now those two are ruined, so I'm not going to use them. This I have to still clean up a little bit. Now, if you do find one that you really is like, oh my God, it really doesn't look that good, you can always have one for a pendant. You could do the same thing with the hook, that little hook, and you could put one the, here we go, one of the necklaces on, and then you can wear it like that. Or you go to Michael's, get some nice silver. You like sterling silver, I would suggest you getting everything sterling silver. All right, let's do this one. Make sure I got one loose here. Okie dokie. And if you're just giving family members, I don't really think you have to go all out. They'll understand if they're not sterling. These are silver. I don't know whether they're sterling silver. I haven't seen anything that says it is. So I wouldn't think they were. But however, I do have a lot, well, quite a few that have had that has not tarnished. But I live in a house that's constantly air conditioned. You know, my air is never off. We live in Florida, so you know. All right, there we go. Can you see that? All right, now let me just get I'm gonna get another container to put these in. I have a whole shelf just for my jewels. And this way you can keep everything separate. I'm just going to put these back in here. I think I have a little bag somewhere I could put those rings in. But at the moment, that one's no good, but I'll throw it in there anyway, and that one too. Some people may not want to have the little ring around the post. Alrighty. So there you have it. From start to finish, remember, watch episode 143, 144, and this is going to be 145. And you'll get from mixing the paint to actually working on the earrings and then setting them. Okay, hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much also, new subscribers. It's very exciting when I have a new subscriber. Please tell your friends, please tell everybody. I got to 101. I'd like to keep on moving and keep on trucking. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.